Yo, what's good? It's Kilo Sports TV here to bring you another episode. Here we're going to do my live reaction to the NBA Rank 2025. Now, again, I've done my best to not look at any articles or try to scroll past anything on social media in regards to the NBA rank. This is my live reaction. NBA ranks from players 100 to 51, and then we'll do 51 to 11 and go from there. I'm really interested to see who they got. I'm not gonna make this super long. I'm just give my initial reaction, and then we're gonna roll from there. So feel free to comment, like, subscribe, repost, share wherever you do on your platform. Just thank you for being here and tuning in with Kilo Sports TV. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, let's see. All right, let's go down. Okay, 100 RJ Barrett. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Stephen Castle. I think should be a little higher, but that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Hagen Pritchard at 97. He might be a little higher, you ask me. I think he's one of the better, six men in the league. But again, he's a six man, so maybe with as it says here, with Tatum gone or down this season, I think you have another opportunity to really shine, especially with Holiday gone too. But I think they got Anthony Simons in there, so he might end up being a starter. So they might end up competing, and I think Payton might have a little bit of the edge in regards to experience, in regards to just time spent in that offense and on that defensive side of the ball as well. But I do think Anthony Simons is a hyper athlete who can really showcase his skill set under Joe Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics franchise. So I think it'd be cool to see what happens with Peyton this season. Nikhil Alexander Walker, okay. PJ, okay. Devin Vassell? I think Steven Castle's better than this dude. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I think Steven Castle's better than Vessel, but I think Devin can shoot. That kind of puts him at the advantage here, so it makes sense. Jacob Portal, kind of funny enough, I played against him in college. He's actually large. He's one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen on the court, at least. Mitchell Robinson, I think Jacob is better than him, but hey, that's my personal opinion. Drew Holiday, 91. All right, this is kind of bad. This is where it gets tricky for me. I'm not sure how Drew Holiday can be 91. I'm really not sure how he could be 91. That's kind of low. Not even kind of, that's very low for a guy his skill set. I would assume maybe because of his age. Let's see, at age 35, year 17, but being your 17th season in today's NBA don't mean to say like it did like in the early 2000s or 90s or in the past. I just don't think Drew Holiday is at 91. Let's keep a note of all the things that are surprising to me. Let's keep note of this. Okay, 91. Drew Holiday. Okay, let's keep going. Nas Reed at 90. He's not better than Drew Holiday, but I'll leave it there. Andrew Wiggins not better than Drew Holiday, but I'll leave it there. Zach Edey. He's not better than Drew Holiday. Like, he's not better than Drew Holiday. Bradley freaking Bill at 86. Hell yeah. Personally, I think Bradley Bill is a criminal, and I'm a Washington Wizards fan. I think he's a criminal, stole money from the district, and I think he's one of those guys that were really good on a bad team. I mean, we saw what happened in Phoenix. He was injured a little bit, couldn't catch his groove. Hopefully now with the Clippers, he can find a way to get back. But I do think he's still a solid enough player that he can make noise with the Clippers to help them win. But I don't think he's better than Drew Holiday. Not better than Drew Holiday. But I like Ivy. He's a good shooter. Shot 41% from three, 46 on catch and shoots. I think that's really good for a young guy. I guess I think he'll be good paired alongside Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren. Hopefully Malik Beasley gets back. I know the FBI found things non-conclusive, so that's a good thing for him. So we'll see how that goes. Tobias Harris. I like Tobias. He's a very solid player, man. A very solid guy. I know I gave him some flack for being an NBA criminal for his paycheck and not being an All-Star, all those things. But seeing what Paul George did in Philly is like, yo, he could have kept Tobias, and Tobias actually helped Detroit win some games. He's a really good player, man. I think he's gonna be good this year. Kuminga has a lot of potential, but I don't think he's better than Drew Holiday. Norman Powell, I like that for him. I think he's actually better than 82, but we'll leave that there. Nimhard, I think Nimhard is definitely not 81. He's definitely really good after this past postseason. I think he's going to have a really good opportunity to show himself now that Halliburton will be gone for the year. I think Nimhard has a really good player, a really good season. Look out for Nimhard to be most improved pretty soon, or this season coming up. DeMar at 80 is kind of low, but I don't know, man. I mean, 25,000 points the hard way by twos. Probably the best mid range in the game all time. I mean, I'll put his up there with Jordan. I mean, I'll clip this and I'll post this. I think DeMar DeRozan's mid range game is just as good, if not better, than Michael Jordan's. That's how good he is in the mid range. And I think he's a really good player, super highly skilled, great handle, great finisher around the basket. He's still a really good athlete. So, him being 36, not being a 3-point shooter, this kind of diminish his value a little bit, but I think 80 is still too low, personally. I mean, that's really low. That's fair. I think you have a good year with Trae Young. Not better than Drew Holiday. I mean, he's not better than Drew Holiday, but he's young. He's long, lanky. I mean, he'll have a chance this year. Ingram, I'm not a fan of him, so we'll keep scrolling. Brandon Miller, I like that. McDaniels, that's fair. Jabari Smith, I mean, he just got paid, so it's time for him to show up. So I say that's fair. Derek Lively's a little too high. I think he's a little bit lower. I don't think he's better than Valanciunas. I don't think, well, he's better than Valanciunas. I think he's better than Jacob Portal, but he's super athlete, so I guess that's fair. Zach LaVine, that's fair. I mean, it's time for Zach LaVine to show up, man. Zach LaVine is a super hyper athlete, can really shoot, very good skill set. I want to see him play on a team that's going to make some noise to win. So hopefully we'll see what happens at the end of the season. We'll see. Kobe White, that's fair. Porter Jr., I guess that's fair. Josh Hart, it's a little low, but that's fair. Tyler Hero's very low. He's an all-star last year. I don't see how they. No. Cam Johnson is not better than Tyler Hero. Like, we got to go ahead and just stop that right there. That's nasty. That's nuts. That's nuts. 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 Dog, this dude is not better than Drew Holiday. He's not better than Tyler Hero. He's not better than DeMar DeRozan. What we doing here? He went from unranked to 66? What we talking about here, man? It's nuts. It's nuts. This is fair for Neesmith. I like him a lot. This is fair. Come on, man. That's low, man. Melo's for sure still top 50 plus. For sure. Nasty. Nasty. But his team got a window, so I guess. Come on. Christian Braun's not better than Melo, man. Come on, stop that, man. Zion, that's fair. I mean, Zion didn't have a good year. I mean, he had a solid year last year. He only played 30 games, though. So I think this year, with the weight loss, it should show, he should be a top 30 player again this for next year. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Austin Reeves, that's fair. He did have a really good year last year. That's fair. Jalen Suggs, he got to be healthy, man. I like him a lot. I like Orlando. I like what they got with him, Bane, Paulo, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter. I think they have a really good year now that the East is kind of opening up. Boston's hurt. Indiana's hurt. So I like Orlando, Cavs, Knicks. Atlanta's going to be a really sneaky team, too. So keep an eye out for that. Trey Murphy, I think he's really good. It's a little high. I don't know how he's higher than Zion. I mean, he's not Zion the best player on the Pelicans, so I'm not sure how this dude is a bit above Zion. Period. Miles Turner, good player. I like him a lot. I think he can rebound a little more, quite frankly. So hopefully he does that with Giannis and Milwaukee. I think he's a good serviceable piece to replace Brook Lopez. So yeah. Hardenstein, that's fair. He had a really good year. Dyson Daniels, that's fair. Really good. Paul George, I mean, he 21 last year, 54. Yeah, you deserve that, bro. Caruso, I don't think Caruso's better than Drew Holiday or DeMar Rosen or it's kind of high, but he's really good. Cooper Flag. Now, Cooper Flag is extremely high. Hasn't even played a game yet. But what I will say about Cooper Flag, and I'm gonna clip this as well. Cooper Flag was the most NBA ready prospect in his draft class. And what I mean by that is that he is the closest player to his full potential now. He's going to be an all-star this year or next year for sure. I think Cooper Flag is that good of a player, and he's that skilled, and he's already close to his ceiling, which is fine. People look at getting to your ceiling as a bad thing. If he can be at his ceiling, which is an all-star level, and maintain that while Kyrie gets healthy with Klay Thompson and AD, I think Dallas will be really good under the Jason Kidd's leadership. So keep an eye out for Cooper Flag, man. He's my pick for rookie of the year. I think he's going to be a really good three man, especially alongside AD. So keep an eye out for Cooper Flag. But 50 is a little high. 52 is a little high, but still, I like him a lot. Draymond Green, that's fair. All right, so that concludes NBA rank from 100 to 51. We're gonna step right into it and do 51 to 11. So stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Keto Sports TV. Peace.